Security cameras captured him walking through the airport. They captured him entering the terminal. They captured him carrying his luggage. And they captured the exact moment he suddenly broke into a sprint. A few seconds later, he disappeared from view. He has never been seen again. This is the disappearance of Lars Mittank. In the summer of 2014, 28-year-old Lars Mittank traveled from Germany to Varna, Bulgaria for a vacation with friends. It was supposed to be a simple trip. A few days by the beach, good weather, good company. The kind of holiday people take every year without thinking twice about it. Nothing about the trip suggested it would end in one of Europe's strangest missing person cases. Near the end of the vacation, Lars became involved in an argument with a group of men. Accounts differ on exactly what happened, but the confrontation reportedly turned physical. Lars suffered an injury to his ear. Because of that injury, he was advised not to fly home immediately. His friends returned to Germany as planned. Lars stayed behind for a few extra days to recover. He was alone now, and according to those who spoke with him, his behavior gradually began to change. Phone calls with friends and family became increasingly unusual. Lars sounded nervous, distracted. At one point, he told his mother he believed people wanted to kill him. He claimed people were following him. He seemed convinced that something wasn't right. Friends and family struggled to make sense of it. The more Lars spoke about being watched, the more concerned they became. Either way, the man speaking on those calls didn't sound like the person who had arrived in Bulgaria a few days earlier. Eventually, Lars was cleared to travel. On July 8th, he arrived at Varna Airport and prepared to fly home. The airport was busy. Passengers moved through the terminal. Everything appeared normal. Then something happened. Security footage shows Lars walking into an airport medical office. A doctor later recalled speaking with him briefly. During the conversation, Lars suddenly looked toward the doorway. His attention shifted. His body language changed. And without warning, he stood up and left. The cameras continued recording. Lars started moving quickly through the terminal, then faster. Then he began running. This was panic, pure terror, like something was right behind him. He abandoned his luggage, ignored everyone around him, rushed out of the airport building, climbed over a fence, and disappeared into a cornfield near the airport. That footage became the last confirmed sighting of Lars Mittank. No verified contact followed, no confirmed sightings, no explanation. Just a man running from something that nobody else could see. Search efforts followed. Authorities reviewed information from the airport. Investigators examined the circumstances leading up to his disappearance. Family members desperately tried to understand what had happened. Yet the central question remained frustratingly simple. Why did he run? The video itself creates a strange feeling. When most people watch it, they expect an answer, some clue hidden in the background, a detail that explains everything. But the longer you look at it, the more ordinary the scene appears. People walk through the terminal. Employees go about their day. Nobody seems alarmed. Nobody appears to be chasing him. And that only makes Lars's reaction harder to understand. Years have passed since that morning. The footage has been analyzed countless times. Discussions continue online. Investigators have revisited the case. Yet certainty remains out of reach. Not because there are no possibilities, but because none of them fully explain the sequence of events captured on camera. Today, Lars Mittank remains missing. His family still hopes for answers, and the airport footage continues to raise the same question it did in 2014. What did Lars Mittank see that made him run? Because until that question is answered, one of Europe's most unsettling disappearances remains unresolved.